Hello everyone. Let's provide a solution to this problem very quickly. We have 2x multiplied by 2x multiplied by 2x equals 64. Right? So we can multiply 2 by 2 by 2 and we have 8, right? Then x times x will have x to the power of 3, and this should be equal to 64. We can reduce this equation by dividing both sides by 8. So we divide this by 8, and now 8 can cancel itself, so that x to the power of 3 is equal to 8, because 64 over 8 is 8. Now we have x to the power of 3 to be equal to 2 to the power of 3. Now both of them are having the same power, but if we equate the bases, then we'll be having just one solution, and the question says we should solve it completely. So I'm going to bring this to the left, so that I will have x to the power of 3 minus 2 to the power of 3 equals 0. Now we have if we have a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3, this is called difference of two cubes, right? Just like we have difference of two squares, this is called difference of two cubes, and that will give us a minus b into a squared plus ab plus b squared. Okay, so this is what we're going to have, and in place of a plus minus b, I'll write x minus 2. Close this. Then in place of a squared, I'll write x squared, then plus ab becomes x times 2, and that will be 2x. Then plus b squared becomes 2 squared, so I'll write 2 squared over here, and then I will equate everything to 0, right? Okay, so we have x minus 2 into x squared plus 2x plus 4, okay, equals 0, right? And now it means either of this is equal to 0. So we have x minus 2 to be equal to 0, or x squared plus 2x plus 4 equals 0. From here, we have x to be equal to 2, and that is one of the solutions, right? Okay, now to get the other solutions, what do? We will work with this quadratic equation, and it's x squared plus 2x plus 4 equals 0. Okay, so let's deal with this very quickly. Okay, so from here now, we are going to use quadratic formula to deal with this. So we have x equals minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now our a is the coefficient of x squared, our b is 2, that is the coefficient of x, and c is 4. So x will be equal to, in place of minus b, we'll write minus 2. Then plus or minus, we have, in place of b squared, I'll write 2 squared. Then minus 4 times a is 1 multiplied by c, and that is 4. So we divide this by 2 times 1. Now x will be equal to, we have minus 2 plus or minus, from bracket 2 squared is 4, minus 4 times 1 times 4 is 16. So we divide this by 2, so that x from here will be equal to minus 2 plus or minus, we have square root of negative 4 minus 16 is minus 12, right? So we divide this by 2. Now you can be tempted to cancel this 2 because of this, but that will not be correct. So we have x to be equal to minus 2 plus or minus. We want to bring out the negative from that 12, so we multiply root 12 by root negative 1. Then we divide this by 2. Remember that square root of negative 1 is taken as I. Okay, so what do I do from here? We have x to be equal to minus 2 plus or minus. Then we have square root of 4 multiplied by 3, then multiply by I. Everything is over 2, because 12 is the same thing as 4 times 3, and that 4 is a perfect square. So x is equal to minus 2 plus or minus. We have square root of 4, that is 2. Then we have root 3. Then multiply by root I. Everything over over 2. Now x is equal to minus 2 plus or minus 2i. We want to multiply 2 by I, then we have root 3. This is over 2, right? Now from here, our x is equal to minus 2 plus or minus, okay, we have minus 2 over 2 plus or minus 2i over 2, then we have root 3. So what does this mean? We can now cancel this, so that we'll have 1 in place. X will be equal to minus 1 plus or minus I, then root 3. And again, what can I do? This is a 2-in-1 solution, so we have x to be equal to minus 1 plus or minus I. Okay, I want to use this. Okay, I want to write in 2 places, right? So we have minus 1 plus I root 3, or minus 1 minus I root 3. So these are the two solutions from the quadratic equation that we had. And then remember that we also had x to be equal to 2 as one of the solutions. So we have 3 solutions already. And remember that this is the real solution to the equation, while these are complex solution. But then if the question says you should solve it completely, bringing out all the solutions, then this is what you do to get all the solutions. Thank you for watching, and if you love this video, subscribe to my channel to keep getting more of these kind of videos. Thank you for watching.